Hello friends, this is Normal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to review the camera on the Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus. So the K5 Plus is a budget smartphone which is priced below 10k pricing in India, and this is it comes with a 13 megapixel rear camera, LED flash, and also a 5 megapixel front facing camera for selfies and video calls. So before we go into the camera samples, let's first have a quick look at the camera interface. So this is the Lenovo's Vibe UI interface. So here we have the options to switch to front facing camera, then enable or disable flash, HDR, and also you can see timer shot and normal shot. So these are the options at the top, and at the bottom you have the settings for photo. You can set the picture size as 4:3, 16:9, scene modes, white balance, ISO, picture quality can be set to normal, fine, and super fine. You can also add some effects here. You can see contrast, saturation, and exposure can be changed here. Then the normal set of options like metering. Then in the video quality is full HD, that's the maximum possible, and video duration can also be limited to maximum of 30 minutes. So you can also have it 30 seconds and 10 minutes. Then there is stabilization, you can turn it off or on. So those are the options available, and here on the right hand side, the bottom corner, we have this mode. So we have this normal mode, panorama, and FX. So it's a pretty basic camera out there, not too many features included like what we saw on the Vibe series, the Vibe X3 or the Vibe Shot. This is the basic camera because this is a budget smartphone, so that's quite acceptable. And here we have the option to capture photos and also record videos. So it's a fairly decent interface. We wouldn't say it's one of the best in this category. It's a fairly decent interface, comes with a decent amount of features as well. Now let's go into the camera samples taken with this device. So as you can see from this camera samples, you can see there is plenty of detailing in the photos. The colors are also quite good when comparing with other Lenovo phones in this price point. We have seen A6000 and A7000 which had not really great camera, and even the K3 Note in this price point didn't have a really great camera, but things have improved with the K4 Note, and even in this device, the K5 Plus, the camera samples have come quite good. You can see a lot of detailing is there, but at times it does struggle to keep up with the accurate color reproduction. It goes annoying at times because it's not able to replicate the color quality in almost all conditions, especially when the exposure is higher. That's where the photos get tend to washed out, and also some of the exposure values exposure in the photos are not really that great. But overall, we would say, considering the price point, it's just 8,500. So for that price point, this is quite decent camera, and considering this has Snapdragon processor compared to MediaTek processor on the K3 Note and K4 Note, this does produce some good quality all around. Now what impressed us is the close-up shots, which were quite good. You can see the close-up shots have come really well in this phone, and the colors are also really spot on in the close-up shots. So that's where the camera shines. And if you're looking at the low light images, with adequate lighting, the low light images did come quite decent. There is detailing, noise is also quite acceptable level considering the price point, but extreme low light photos weren't that great. They were noisy, but again you have to consider that this is a budget smartphone, so for that pricing, this camera performed quite good, and the flash also works very well. It's not overexposing the photos, and the overall quality of the low light images were quite decent for a budget smartphone. Now talking about the front facing camera, here are some of the samples. Again, quite decent front facing camera, should be good enough for social shares. So that's the front facing camera. It also comes with a beautify mode. So we have discussed about the rear camera and the front camera. Now let's talk about the video recording. So this comes with 1080p video recording, and this is one of the disappointing aspects about this phone. The video recording, although looks quite decent for its pricing, it hunts for focus. That's one of the biggest issues. You can see it jumps all the times for hunting for focus, and the video recording looks quite average with that issue. So that's one of the issues we faced while recording videos in 1080p. So apart from that, we would say this camera is quite decent for this pricing, and we would say this is much better than the Honor Holy 2 Plus, which we reviewed, which also had this 13 megapixel camera. For that pricing, we would say this is quite decent camera from Lenovo. So Lenovo has definitely improved the camera on their budget smartphones, and now looks much better than the previous generation devices. So that was the detailed review of the camera on the Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.